Well, several water rescues in central Ohio this weekend has some firefighters warning people about the importance of staying safe on the water. These photos show two kayakers being rescued from Big Darby Creek on Sunday.
And as we head into summer, it's very important to know what to do to stay out of dangerous situations. NBC4's Sean Lanier joining us now live with more information that can save everyone's life this summer. Sean.
Yeah, that's right. Preparation is key. I spoke with a watercraft officer here in Central Ohio, and she says if she could give any advice to people who are so anxious and ready to get their boats out on the water like the one you see right behind me here at the Souda River, she says it is to have a plan.
Just knowing your skill level, knowing where you're boating, don't boat by yourself, and safety equipment. Always have the life jacket on.
Life jackets may have saved the lives of these two kayakers who were rescued unharmed. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says both women's kayaks capsized in the fast-moving water. Here at the Big Darby Creek, several agencies came to rescue the two women after one of the women called 911 while stuck on a pile of branches. Lieutenant Don Roberts is a watercraft officer with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. She says kayaking on rivers and creeks can be tricky because of the rapids, and knowing your skill level goes a long way.
Sometimes just the characteristics of the river after a storm looks fun. You see the rapids, it's going over the rocks, and you're like, wow, I'd really love to take my kayak out on that. You know, I normally am just kind of floating down touring, but it does take a little bit more experience.
She adds with Memorial Day being the unofficial start of boating season, it's important to remember to always have a plan, life jackets, and to know your equipment. And there's one more important step all boaters should take.
We would love for you to file a float plan with someone, and it doesn't have to be an official float plan. It's merely just a, hey, I'm leaving at this time, this is what my boat looks like, these are my boat numbers, this is what I was wearing, I'm putting in here, and I'm taking out here. And that way, if a loved one calls and says, hey, my loved one isn't back yet, they have some information for us.
And it's also important, she said, to have a dry bag or a Ziploc bag to put your valuables inside, especially cell phones, so in case you get stuck, you can call 911. Local for you in Columbus, Sean Lanier, NBC4.